Hello my dears, my name is Ehsan Faiz. I am Master in English from Namal, Master in History, B.Ed in Emet from the University of Peshawar, and I've been teaching English grammar for a long time, so I have a lot of experience in this field, and I am also the author of this book, Modern English Grammar Book, which I have written in 10 years, in which is included by 700 pages. This is a complete English grammar book useful for all the students of schools, colleges, and universities. So this is my short introduction. Enjoy my teaching. Let's get started. In this class, I will teach you indefinite articles. So we have definite article like the or the, and indefinite articles like a, and an. Okay, so uses of a and an. You see, a and an, these are called indefinite articles. So you can say a or a, an or an. Both of the pronunciations are correct. So these are different uses. One by one I will explain. Number one, use before countable or singular nouns referring to people or things that have not already been mentioned. For example, example number one, there is a visitor for you. Number two, he is a friend of my father. Now you see, we can use indefinite articles a and an for those countable singular nouns which have not already been mentioned, as you can see in these two examples. There is a visitor for you. Now you see, visitor is a countable singular noun and friend is also a countable singular noun, and they have not already been mentioned. So we can use indefinite article a in front of them. Okay, in these two examples we can use indefinite article because they have not already been mentioned. Number two, use before uncountable nouns when these have an adjective in front of them or phrase following them. Keep in mind that we always use indefinite articles with countable singular nouns, but in one case, in two cases here, we can also use indefinite articles a and an with uncountable nouns. And as you know that we have two types of nouns. One is called countable nouns, and the other is called uncountable nouns. Like countable nouns, like you can say book, books, pen, pens, house, houses. These are called countable nouns. And uncountable nouns like water or knowledge or idea, these type of things which cannot be counted, so they are called uncountable nouns. Usually we use a and an with countable nouns, but here we have two cases. We can use a and an indefinite articles with these uncountable nouns. So they are, example number one, a good knowledge of French. When we use uncountable noun and in front of it we have adjective, so we can use indefinite article. You see, knowledge is uncountable noun and in front of it is adjective, good is adjective, so we can use indefinite article a to refer to this uncountable noun. So this is one case. The other case, we can use indefinite article with uncountable noun when it is followed by a phrase. And a sadness, you see, sadness is uncountable noun, so this is phrase which is followed by this sadness, so we can use here a sadness that won't go away. In these two cases we can use indefinite articles with these uncountable nouns. Now number three, use for any, every. Example one, a lion is a dangerous animal. Number two, a parrot is a beautiful bird. When we use when we take the meaning of any and every in a sentence, so we can use indefinite article a. For example, a lion is a dangerous animal, so it means that every lion is a dangerous animal. Or a parrot is a beautiful bird, so it means that every parrot is a beautiful bird, or any parrot is a beautiful bird. Number 4, use before somebody's names to show that speaker does not know the person. For example, there is a Mrs. Green to see you. Now you see, there is a Mrs. Green to see you. Before some proper nouns we can also use indefinite article. Otherwise we cannot use indefinite article before proper nouns, but in this case we can use indefinite article with proper noun when the speaker does not know that who is the person. For example, there is a Mrs. Green to see you. For example, if a lady comes to your office and she tells to the office boy to tell your boss that Mrs. Green has come to see you. So in this case, the office boy will say that there is a Mrs. Green to see you. He knows the name because it was told by her, but he basically doesn't know Mrs. Green, that who is she. Okay, whether she is the friend of my boss or relative or someone else. So he just knows the name, but he doesn't know that who is Mrs. Green. So in that case he uses indefinite article a. There is a Mrs. Green to see you. Number 5, use before the names of days of the week to talk about one particular day. Days are also proper nouns, but we can use indefinite article when we take the meaning of a particular day. For example, she died on a Tuesday. Okay, she died on a Tuesday. So this is a Tuesday, which is a particular day, and on that day she was died, but that was a day. Okay, and that was a particular day. So in that case we can use a here. Otherwise we cannot use a with the days. And I was called on a Sunday. Number 6, use instead of one before some numbers. For example, number 1, 1,000 people were there. I told him more than 100 times. Now you see, 1,000 people, this is some number, as I told you, and we can use instead of one indefinite article a. For example, if we say 1,000 people were there, this is also correct, but more grammatical and formal is 1,000 people were there. So here we can also use instead of one indefinite article a, and here I told him more than 100 times. So 100 times, if you say, this is right, but more grammatical and formal is 100 times. So in these cases we can use indefinite articles a and n, and it doesn't mean that the use of indefinite articles is just limited to these 6 uses. There are also a number of other uses. Okay, अच्छा, उर्दू में आप जहन में रखें कि जब किसी चीज़ का ज़िक्र पहले से नहीं हुआ हो और उसका ज़िक्र हम पहली दफ़ा करते हैं और वो नाउन जो है वो काउंटेबल सिंगुलर नाउन हो, तो उससे पहले हम इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल आ इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. मसलन, देयर इज़ अ विजिटर फॉर यू, ही इज़ अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माई फादर, अ मैन, अ हॉर्स, एन एग, एन आवर. देखिए ये नाम जो है ना, ये विजिटर, ये सिंगुलर काउंटेबल नाउन है, तो इससे पहले हम इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं क्योंकि ये पहले दफ़ा हम इसका ज़िक्र करते हैं. देयर इज़ अ विजिटर फॉर यू, जब एक स्पीकर, एक बोलने वाला ये कहता है कि देयर इज़ अ विजिटर फॉर यू, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि विजिटर वो भी नहीं जानता है और जिसको बताता है शायद कि वो भी नहीं जानता हो, तो उसका ज़िक्र पहले नहीं हुआ है, पहले दफ़ा मंज़र पर आया है, तो इस सूरत में हम इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल आ इस्तेमाल करते हैं. दूसरी जगह में हम हमेशा जो है काउंटेबल नाउन के साथ, काउंटेबल सिंगुलर नाउन के साथ आ इन एन इस्तेमाल करते हैं, लेकिन दो सूरतें हमारे साथ ऐसी है कि जिनमें हम इवन अनकाउंटेबल नाउन के साथ भी इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल्स आ इन एन इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। और वो दो सूरतें ये है, नंबर 1, अ गुड नॉलेज ऑफ फ्रेंच इन अ सैडनेस दैट वांट गो अवे। जब एक अनकाउंटेबल नाउन हो लेकिन इससे पहले एडजेक्टिव हो, तो इस सूरत में हम इसको रेफ़र कर सकते हैं ए के साथ, ए हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, अ गुड नॉलेज ऑफ फ्रेंच। अगर हम इस गुड को इस्तेमाल ना करें तो हम अ नॉलेज ऑफ फ्रेंच इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि अनकाउंटेबल नाउन से पहले हम आ इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर इससे पहले एडजेक्टिव हो तो फिर हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। इसी तरह अगर कोई अनकाउंटेबल नाउन जो है उसके बाद एक फ्रेज़ आया हो, जैसा कि ये है ना अनकाउंटेबल नाउन, तो इसके बाद एक फ्रेज़ आया है, तो इधर हम आ इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। ओके, नंबर 3, जब हम कोई चीज़ जो है ना उसका मतलब एवरी और एनी में लेते हैं, मसलन अ लायन इज़ अ डेंजरस एनिमल, तो हमने इसलिए इस्तेमाल किया है कि इसका मतलब है एवरी लायन इज़ अ डेंजरस एनिमल और एवरी पैरट इज़ अ ब्यूटीफुल बर्ड। नंबर 5 में ये है कि हम प्रॉपर नाउन के साथ इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल्स वैसे इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं आ और एन, लेकिन एक सूरत में हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं जब बोलने वाले को इल्म ना हो कि ये पर्सन कौन है, ये नेम जिसका है ये कौन है। मसलन देयर इज़ अ मिसेस ग्रीन टू सी यू। मिसेस ग्रीन नाम तो जानते हैं लेकिन उसकी हकीकत को नहीं जानते हैं कि ये कौन है और कहाँ से आया है, तो इससे पहले वो हम इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। और इस सूरत में हम ख़ास दिनों के साथ, यानी जब हम एक दिन हफ्ते के किसी भी दिन से पहले हम उस सूरत में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं जिससे हमारा मकसद हो एक ख़ास दिन। मसलन शी डाइड ऑन अ ट्यूसडे। अब देखिए ना, ये ट्यूसडे जो है ये दिनों के नाम सारे प्रॉपर होते हैं, इससे पहले हम इंडेफिनिट आर्टिकल इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन इस सूरत में हम इसको पर्टिकुलर डे के तौर पर लेते हैं क्योंकि इस दिन वो वफ़ात हुई थी। शी डाइड ऑन अ ट्यूसडे, वो एक मंगल को फौत हुई थी। आई वॉज कॉल्ड ऑन अ संडे, एक इतवार के दिन मुझे बुलाया गया। ठीक है, ओके। और इस सूरत में हम वन के बजाय हम आ इस्तेमाल करते हैं। मसलन 1000 people were there, so this is one. Instead of this we can say 1000 people. So this is the end of my class. For more grammatical explanation, watch my videos continuously. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. My message to the world is serve humanity. Bye bye.